Hola, mi nombre es Miguel de la Rosa y voy a presentar la prueba de inglés de la plataforma de Plexi. Pregunta uno. Responda a las siguientes preguntas de acuerdo con este ejemplo. Lea las descripciones. ¿Cuál palabra de la lista desplegable corresponde a cada descripción? Una opción se usa para el ejemplo. Sobran dos palabras más. Ejemplo. When children see him, they are often happy. Clown. 1. You can see him in the countryside picking fruit. So, as we read this word him, we can infer that we are talking about a man. So, we can um, have like an options like doctor, driver, farmer, nurse, pirate, footballer, teacher. Oh well, all of them are people, but it says that you can see him in the countryside picking fruit. So I think the right answer here is farmer, because a farmer is a man that, as its name said, works in a farm, um, picking fruit, feeding animals to sell it, and all that stuff that the people in the countryside do. And the second one, she is the one who gives lessons at school. Obviously, the right answer is teacher, because a teacher is a person that um, help the kids in their learning process, to explain everything to them, and that's like a lesson, like a session of learning for um, every person, but in this case for children at school. And the third one, this person has a boat and hides treasure. So here the right answer for me is pirate, because this is a man. We can see it in series or movies, like the classical pirates that traveled in boats with their friends, well, not friends, like colleagues, and to steal other countries or cities, and always like traveling in their boats, and like, as it says, hiding treasures. The fourth one says he takes you from one place to another. I think the right answer is driver, because um, as the name says, a driver is a person that drives someone to another place. Like when you are in the city and you don't have like a car or something to go to the place you want to go, you take a taxi, and in that taxi is a driver that will drive you to that specific place. And the fifth one, this person plays a sport for work. Here, the right answer is footballer, because it comes from football, the sport, and obviously they play that sport in a professional way, and that's why they um, play it as work because they live from that income of playing soccer or football. And the second one, we need to read the text and fill in the gaps with the right answer to make the text coherent. So, looking after elephants in a zoo. Elephants love example having a bath and the regular daily cares includes a 2-hour shower and brush in summer and a dust bath in winter. 2. Pass, remove, take, fall. Here the right answer is remove because this is a verb that sorry, it's a verb that explains that the this old skin fall or quit from, in this case, the elephant by nature without um, the help of something of someone. Sorry. um, their feet must also be looked at every day as stones get stuck off along up between. Here the right answer for me is up because it it said that the stones that are pues in the ground is stuck in their toes, and if the stones are in the ground they are going to stuck in the bottom of the toes of the elephant, so that's why it's up because it's the part that gets stuck of the stone is the top of it. That's the easy. mm, Seeing Rural part piece. Here I think the right answer is part because part is like an amount or a section of something, um talking about like moments, so that's why I think the right answer is part. Their eating habits, however, demand a lot more attention, according to zoo owner Michael Booth, who now before once and then described the elephant as an enormous fire that. So I think the right answer here is once because it says that this zoo owner described the elephant as an enormous fire that, as we see, it's an action that is in past. So once as is in past also means that um, this was in the past one time. So the zoo owner described the elephant as an enormous fire one time in the past, so that's why the right word here is once. So describe the elephant as an enormous fire that search needs ask keeps. So I think the right answer is needs because um, this lots of fuel is like the food of the elephant, and this verb needs in past simple uh, came from necessity of the elephant, so that's why I think this is the right answer. This is when, whether, while, why. Elephants in the wild empty most of their time eating. So I think the right answer is why, because here elephants in the wild, I think here the right answer is spent. Is explaining, it's giving reason, the reason of the elephants, of the action of the elephants spending most of their time eating, and the word spends means that the elephant like use um, the that time eating or passing that time in a specific way. The ones in Butsu eat large totals, weights, numbers, quantities. I think the right answer here is quantities because this is a synonym of amounts. And well, this is like a, an specific amount, as I told you, of something specific, or like things in big numbers, but the word numbers isn't right to use in this way, so that's why the right answer is quantities because it's amounts in this case of vegetables and fruit, but their favorite food is bread. It caused by space charge. Here the right answer is cost because they are talking about something they need to pay. About 20 pounds a day to feed a fully grown elephant. A male elephant is roughly the same size as a bus, so it isn't a good purpose, idea, opinion, thought. I think the right answer here is idea because an idea is like a mental representation of something or like a mental notion. So that's why I think it's idea to make an elephant angry. And I already finished my test. I'm done. Thanks for your attention.